I'm so stressed out. I need a break. This is so stressful. We all have heard comments like this, and indeed, many of us have made comments like this. So today's video, we are going to focus a bit on stress and how it affects the body and some changes that could be done to assist the body to cope with stress. My name is Nkechi. You're welcome back to my channel. Stress is a normal reaction that the body has when changes occur, resulting in physical, emotional, and intellectual responses. Stress management training helps us to deal with stress in a healthier manner. Of course, in the world today, there are several causes of stress. It could be work-related, it could be relationship, it could be finance, it could be illness. Stress responses helps the body to adjust to these conditions. There are two types of stress: positive and negative stress. Positive stress helps the body to stay alert, to remain motivated, and to avert danger. For example, when students have examinations, stress responses help their body to cope in working harder and reading, staying awake longer. While negative stress is when the stressors are persistent for over some period of time. How does stress affect the body? The body has a built-in system that helps it to adjust to stress. When the body is subjected to long-term stress, which could be chronic stress, there is wear and tear on the body because of continuous activation of this built-in stress response. Physical, emotional, and behavioral symptoms start to develop. So the common physical symptoms of stress includes aches and pains, muscle tension and jaw clenching, chest pain, and this feeling like tightness around the chest and as if the heart is racing, exhaustion to the extent that sleep could become very, very difficult. At times, stomach and digestive problems comes along. High blood pressure is also another physical symptom of stress. Now, the emotional and mental symptoms of stress include things like drinking too much and too often, smoking, overeating and developing eating disorders, gambling, using drugs. It's very important that we understand all these symptoms, because when it starts developing either in us or people around us, we can easily identify that stress is the challenge. And when we know that it is the challenge, we can now be proactive. We can now start to look for solution. So right now we are going to look at stress management and practical remedies that will help. Talking about stress management, I would like to approach it in two lines of reasoning. First one is practical ways of relieving stress, strategies of relieving stress. Secondly, are ways that we can use to prevent stress. So talking about strategies that we can use to relieve stress, the foremost is exercising. Generally, exercising lifts up our moods, makes us feel lighter. It could just include simple home workouts, sitting out around in the garden and taking a walk. Secondly, at the end of the day, it will be very practical if we sit back and reflect on all our activities for the day. Especially should we concentrate on the things that we have achieved for the day. Forget for that moment things that you couldn't do, things you set out to do at the beginning of the day, but you couldn't do them at the end of the day. Just forget them. Thirdly is to set goals. Every day have a goals. The goals could be long term, maybe start with your monthly goals, then weekly goals, daily goals. This will give us a way of planning our activities around our own time frame. Then lastly, talking to a close friend or a therapist, relieving the burdens in our hearts. This could help us to prevent stress. Strategies that we can use to prevent stress includes the following. One is engaging in activities that are aimed at relaxing the body. For instance, meditation, breathing exercising, muscle relaxation. Interestingly, there are lots of programs available online that can help us to learn some of these exercises and skills. Second is to learn to make out time for sufficient sleep, relaxing the body and eating right, taking a daily routine of exercising. Third is to practice gratitude, stay positive, always stop and acknowledge the achievements of your day. Fourth is to find a way to accept the fact that you cannot control everything. Let go of the things that are beyond your control and try to forgive yourself. 5 is to learn to say no to additional responsibilities, especially when you are already stressed out. Say no, you're not taking them up. Then 6 is that you should stay connected with people who make you happy, people who are positive-minded like yourself, people who believe in you, and people who can help you to stay calm, remain calm around them. In conclusion, try to seek help from your therapist if you're already getting overwhelmed, or if you're already taking drugs as a way to relieve your stress situation, or if you're thinking about hurting yourself. I believe that your primary health care provider should link you up to expert care, and they can give you more advice on what you should do to control your situation. Thank you so much. I sincerely hope I've added value with this video, and if you enjoy listening to it, please drop in the comment box. If you have any question or anything you want me to address personally, let me know. And for new viewers who have not yet subscribed to my channel, it would be wonderful to click the subscribe button. Thank you.